I am going to paint on the thumbnail. And first, so here are the color palette, and let's make the size, brush size about 3, and then I'm going to paint in the basic foreground, which is about just one one quarter of the page. And I'm going to fill this with the bucket tool and go back to brush. And then for the lines, I can blur it a little bit, just do 10, or let's lower the opacity a bit. And let me now I'm going to add layer. I'm going to use a tree brush, which is this one, 3-1. And so I'm going to put in all of the trees. Okay, put it a bit more big. So about there. Make a bit more bigger. No, it should be look like it's from very far. So smaller. And then lower. There. Brush tool, make different, yeah, and I'm going to adjust a few different size of the tree. Now I'm going to add a lock. I'm going to go back to the rough tool brush and paint in everything the same color as the foreground color. think I want to go to the FX and adjust the lightness. Oops. So that okay, no, back. So let me see. Then I would want to use the or this should be below, but or I should use round rough, so that it's more of the same color. Let's try. Yeah. And then go here, and then this one, go back to the layer, the foreground, and paint back all the edges. So this look a bit more neat. And add new layer, bring it to the most bottom part, and I'm going to choose oops. Okay, this both of these, okay, I'm going to merge, and then I'm going to select this color, bucket tool, and fill. Yeah, this that should be the foreground color, and then go back to a blue color tones, and I'm going to brush in. Let's use the round brush, rough brush. Color, store the sky, and then let's go back to this one, and maybe I can put some, bring it up a little bit, put in different variation of colors of purple. Smudge tool and smudge. Then I'm going to go back, going to add new layer and clipping. Go back to the brush, select this color, bring up, smudge tool, and smudge. Add layer, add a bit, add texture. This one, color pick. Smudge little bit. And go back to brush tool. Now I want to add different colors on the foreground. I know, on the sky. So let's go add folder. Name this folder sky. Add layer, clipping mask. Let's use the airbrush triangle, and then color pick the base color, make it very light, this one, and just brush through the parts that is very light. And this one is very dark. Because on the top here I want to paint. Now I'm going to paint like a sky, galaxy sky. With maybe some stars. Okay, I think I'll go for a very easy one. Okay, kind of like if this, if the stars like going from a certain direction, so I'm going to choose a very bright blue color, and then to bright green about here. Let's choose round brushed, and then maybe the lines should be like or I can draw much more simpler where it's just all straight. Let's try like this. New layer. So this one, just make it all straight. And then towards the blue a bit more desaturated. Pin or make the brush smaller. Pinch. And so is okay, and go towards blue, and also very bright blue. Do this. Go to smudge, and I'm going to smudge make it bigger. change blend mode to add or lower opacity, or maybe overlay. Oh no, let's go here. Maybe screen overlay soft light. Okay, let's do overlay. Let's do overlay and then duplicate and then add lower and then merge and try to resize. And go to this smudge again and smudge some more. Duplicate and move it somewhere here. Okay, and then to add lower down opacity and then merge and then maybe duplicate, filter, blur, moving blur, Gaussian blur, 20, 10. Lower the opacity so as this one, opacity and merge, and then go to FX, adjust color, maybe lightness, get a bit more bright, and then brightness and contrast, lower down the brightness. And okay, and we try to blur some of the parts. Then go to smudge, shape this a little bit. Duplicate and then move somewhere here, maybe lower, and then merge move it a bit below, and then I'm going to add a new layer. I'm going to add in some bright stars. Let's add star, and the little position, make it as wide as possible, make it big, so put some, and then I'm going to put a very bright light, this one, maybe one here, no, make it more bright, one here, and one here, and then I can set this to add and lower down the opacity, and then duplicate, filter, blur, moving blur is okay, and then lower down, and then merge, so maybe lower down the opacity a bit more, and add adjustments layer. Let's go with maybe color HSL, more saturate, so more, make it a bit more saturate is quite nice. Add adjustments layer, color balance towards the blue, because this going towards the cyan is going to strengthen the color of the clouds, like the light streaks, and then towards the, okay, I don't want this, and then towards a bit more to the blue, because it's going to even out the purple and the blue sky. So turn off, yeah. So I enhancing I make it a bit more green and a bit more purple, and also a bit more of blue on the sky. Let's see if we need brightness and contrast. Brightness, maybe this a bit too bright, especially the light, so I brighten down a bit, and then make a bit more contrast. Let's see the difference. Yeah. And that's how to paint a scene for fantasy light scene.